What is up, guys? It is your boy Day of Man United Talks. Today is the Manchester United versus Liverpool preview show. Today is a big one, and it's going to be a good video because this is a big game. The biggest game. The biggest rivalry in English football, for sure, without question. The derby is big, and it's gotten bigger now with the likes of Pep versus Mourinho, but it still does not touch the level of just animosity and hatred that we have for the scouses. Personally, I dislike Liverpool with a lot more passion than I do City, although I hate City, so yeah. But this is a big one. The first time we played against Liverpool was a 0-0 at Anfield. People say, especially Liverpool fans, that we didn't go for the game. Anyone that doesn't support United would have said we didn't go for that game. I have a different opinion. In the first half, yes, we went out to just stole them and absolutely just drop every aspect of attacking play that they could have going towards us, and we defended our pants off. In the second half, Mourinho brought on Rashford and Lingard to spice it up and maybe try to nick 3 points. Jurgen Klopp did not bring on any more attacking substitutions at home against Manchester United. I wouldn't say he made defensive substitutions, but he more or less just refreshed the players he had in that team. And bear in mind, this was the game after the international break. We didn't have a Pogba. Herrera and Matic weren't working together in midfield, and this wasn't our best team, more or less. This is what I'm trying to get at. And they didn't go for the 3 points. Liverpool did not go for 3 points, and we got a point, and we're 2 points ahead of them at this moment in time. So I'm not upset with the decision made. It is what it is. However, Liverpool since then have come a long way, and we have both teams, both sides, United and Liverpool, have had peaks and valleys, and we're in second and they're in third. However, coming into this game, I'm not at all, I wouldn't say at all, I'm not 100% confident. The reason being that Crystal Palace game, yes, we came out with 3 points and it was a fantastic end to the game. If we were first in the league and that was how we won, I still lost my mind when we won, but at this moment in time I'd be more excited about it. But right now, thinking about how that result went, I'm a little iffy about the squad we have, and reason being, Bailly's not playing, and Sanchez is still trying to get adjusted. It's a lot going on right now. But what I will say is, after that Chelsea game, we won 2-1. I was ecstatic going into this Liverpool game because I thought we were going to walk over Crystal Palace. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we were going to go there, get 3 points, keep a clean sheet, and that would be that going into this Liverpool game. But that was not the case. And now, while we still sit 2 points ahead, this game right here is more or less the decider for who comes second. But it also could not be, because we play City after this game and they play Chelsea. So things could go the other way, and they could, the difference with, if they win and we lose, it would just go back to 2 points. Regardless, I think this is the big one for who comes second. This is more or less the decider for how this season ends for the second and third spot. Now, as for United, let's talk about the squad, because in the last performance, Sanchez was below par, Pogba was below par, Chris Smalling showed errors. Although he scored, he still, the first goal we conceded was more his fault. He let Benteke come in on the inside, which he should have shown him down the line. Didn't do that, and we paid the price for it. And people were just not on it. I mean, the three people I would say I appreciated. Okay. I want to think about this. Let me not make a specific number, but let me count on my fingers the people that actually played well. De Gea did well. He could have done maybe a bit better for the second goal we conceded. I think he could have came off his line a bit earlier, but he made the class save just before we went down the other end, and Matic scored. So Mata came on, ghosted in and out of space like the legend he is, and just he changes things for the better. He adds that movement and finesse that we lack without him on the field. It's so obvious. Jesse Lingard did well. Played makeshift right back in the end of the game. Although he was just really filling in that void more or less than actually playing right back. And then Romelu Lukaku, great performance. This first half an hour wasn't great. And Rashford, absolute brilliance. I couldn't be more happy with him. And yes, Matic got the goal. Matic did play well, but Rashford. And although I picked out quite a few players just then, we weren't good enough, and we don't seem like a cohesive unit. We're still a bunch of individuals, I feel, at times, especially in that Crystal Palace game. Nothing was clicking. Pogba tried several times to pass the ball out to Valencia. Nothing was clicking for him. Same goes for Sanchez. Simple passes were just not connecting, and that is when it's not good enough. Especially against the teams like Crystal Palace without Zaha, without you could say Loftus-Cheek if you want, without Timbo, even though he's gonna come back. He's not there all the time. My point is, against a Palace side without their best player, we couldn't get it together and be a team, and that's the biggest problem. And then you go and add the likes of Sanchez to this team of individuals who are not all together yet, and it's clear to see we're facing that struggle. It's not connected. But it's got, man, I don't know. I don't think it'll be solved by the end of the season. I don't think we'll come together and kumbaya and be a cohesive unit just yet. There's still more work to be done, for sure. There's always work to be done, but my confidence was all taken away because we won 2-1 against Chelsea. I was booming. We played Crystal Palace, and it kind of just, you know. But as for United, all round, we're 4-0-2 in our last 6 games. It's not an amazing record, but it's okay. We're in second, and 2 of those losses came. One from Newcastle, and who else did we lose to? And Spurs. The power of editing. Yeah, and not terrible. But like I said, this result determines, I believe, who comes second. My personal opinion. Anyway, let's talk about Liverpool. Liverpool are 4-1-1 in the last 6. With a loss coming to Swansea, at Swansea, and the draw was, oh boy, the draw. They drew 2-2. I can't remember who they drew to. No, was it 1-1 or 2-2? Oh boy, forgive me. They drew 2-2 to Spurs. I'm sorry, I'm so off. Yeah, and Liverpool have come a ways this season. They have come, fair play to Klopp, they've come very far, but I still don't see them winning anything. Definitely not this season. And as for next season, I think we'll only improve. United will only improve. I think City will only improve. Spurs will probably end up back in the conversation, and so will Chelsea. You know? So it's still going to be tough. Liverpool fans especially have been going on very bad, the way I said that, have been going on about Virgil van Dijk and how good he is and the class he is. Yes, he is good. He is good with the ball at his feet. He is a big man who can head the ball. He's quick. And he's a solid player. But the thing is, he didn't keep a clean sheet in his first 7 appearances for Liverpool. Or was it his first 5? Regardless, there's still holes in that team. And truth be told, apart from, I wouldn't even say apart from City, every team in the Premier League has holes. And now I sound like a philosopher. Anyway, Liverpool, let me get to their players. Their players, the obvious, Mohamed Salah. Never going to have a better season in his life. If he does, then take my hat off to him. But 24 goals in the league, tied top goal scorer of Harry Kane. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. That is an absolutely ridiculous chance. And I heard a Liverpool fan on the Full Time Devils podcast, or not podcast, the debate, talking about the team that Mourinho could have had, or Chelsea, sorry, could have had if they kept Lukaku, De Bruyne, and Salah. I mean, thank God they didn't. But I don't think they would have ended up as great as they are had they not taken their journey. So it is what it is. Yeah, but Liverpool are a great attacking team. I will give them that. I will say that. As much as I don't like them, I will say that they are a great attacking team. Their midfield could definitely use work. Defense, definitely use work. Karius, still undecided. He's a questionable keeper. But I mean, apart from Emre Can, who is supposedly going to Juventus next season, that midfield is horrific. Speaking of Juventus, Tottenham, get trash. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Liverpool have holes in that team, but I think their front three has just been performing so unbelievable on another level that it hasn't really mattered. But saying that, they have drawn 9 games this season, which is more than they drew all competitions last season, I think. Yeah, and they're just something else, aren't they? They're just different. Liverpool have always had a good press, and they continue to have a good press, especially under a manager like Klopp, and it definitely hits hard, but I think we can deal with it. And with the team that I have put out, that I will show you, I think we'll be more than capable of dealing with that Liverpool press. If we don't play this, my personal opinion is just that we'll get ran at too hard if we do not play the system that I have put out. That's just my personal opinion. You are welcome to disagree with it. So, here we go. So, I've gone with David Nett, back three of Bailly, Smalling, and Lindelof, or back five, however you want to look at it. Valencia and Shaw as the wing backs, because I'm sick and tired of seeing Ashley Young. It absolutely does my head in, alright? Matic and Pogba in the midfield, because like I said, my personal opinions, Liverpool's midfield does not require us to play a midfield three against them. It's not like we're playing City, who play the same formation, but their midfield is of a much higher caliber than Liverpool's midfield. So, that being said, Pogba, Matic midfield with Lingard just in front of them. And the front two of Sanchez and Lukaku, I don't know if Martial will be fit. I don't think Rashford should start yet. I think he could start in this formation. Maybe move Sanchez to the number 10 and bring Rashford into to partner Lukaku. But that's the team I'm going with. So look at it, be amazed by it. Truth be told, I think this is a way we can go forward as a team. This could be a formation that we use consistently going forward. It'd just be a matter of us getting another better center half. Timbo coming back next season playing right wing back will be absolutely flawless, even though he is and was in the reserve team. He was a defensive midfielder, and I would love to see him play defensive midfielder in 3. I don't think Mourinho sees him as a defensive midfielder, especially since his quality showings at Palace at fullback. I don't think he will play defensive midfield again, and Tuanzebe was given that role, so whatever. But yeah, I think this is the way we got to go up against Liverpool, especially with the press that they offer, the quality they show, the quality they have in Salah, Firminho, and Mane, and pace as well. This is why I think we should go with this team, because the pace is unbelievable. And that's about it, really. I heard an argument that people were making of Lukaku and Firmino. Firmino's better, Lukaku's better. Here's the thing, right? I don't think Firmino would work at United. I think Lukaku would work at Liverpool as well as he does at United, because he's quick. You can play the long ball if you need to. And Liverpool's fullbacks have wicked crosses. Okay? They have wicked crosses. The computer just turned off, I'm sorry. Liverpool's fullbacks are quality. Moreno can cross the ball, and I'm saying the delivery. I'm not saying as a full as a whole, as a fullback they're good. I'm saying their quality of service is good, especially Andrew Robertson. and Lukaku would thrive off of that. I don't believe Firminho is better at maybe. I wouldn't even say passing. I mean, Firminho, I think he has 7 or 9 assists this season. I still don't think he's better than Lukaku. Lukaku has 24 goals. Firminho has 22 or 23, I believe. So, that's all competitions. So, yeah, I don't think there's much left to say in this game. I think we're gonna go into this game, especially being at Old Trafford. I think Mourinho will be comfortable to sit back and play on the counter. I think it would be the smart thing to do because Liverpool have the pace, so we shouldn't let them or give them the space to get in behind. And that's all that's left to say. I think we gotta beat the scouses, man. I don't like them. I don't want them to be successful. It's sad because they haven't done anything for the last bloody well, ever, since that Champions League back in, 2006 or 7? I don't even know. Personally, I don't care. Anyway, we got Liverpool. I'm going to predict that we win 2-1 because Chris Smalling's in defense. So, 2-1. Lukaku and Sanchez. And for the sake of it, because he's the only player I have an ounce of respect for that plays for Liverpool, I'm going to say Salah. So, 2-1, Salah for them, Roma and Sanchez for us. That's been my preview. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like and subscribe if you did. And on and upwards for Manchester United after we get these 3 points at Old Trafford this Saturday. Deuces.